Now let's get started with the while loop. Since it is also a loop, would be having all the common features like any other loop, but the question is, what is the difference? As in the for loop, we should know the number of iterations. It is not that particular in case of while loop. So basically we will use the while loop when a program is having its own condition and I want to execute a loop until that condition is true. For example, if I want to walk from my office to my home, I don't know how many steps exactly I need to take, but I will keep on walking unless and until I reach my destination, my home. So the similar situation will occur with the while loop also, where the exact number of execution will not be known, but we will execute this loop till a particular condition. For example, if I want to find the 100 prime numbers starting from 1, so I exactly don't know which is the 100th prime number. Alright, so in such situations I can go for the while loop. But as I said earlier in the previous video, if you are very comfortable with the loops, anytime you can replace one loop with the another. It is just the ideal statements I'm talking about. So here's the syntax, like a while keyword right after a condition which must be returning a boolean, and then a conditional code. So this is how a very simple syntax. Alright, you can write this code and how it will execute. Let's see that. So first of all, the condition will be checked. If it is true, code block, and so it will keep on executing. As soon as the condition is false, the loop will get terminated. But it's something more than that. Let's see practically and do that. Here in the implementation of while loop, I have written a program in which I am counting the digits of a number. So for the number, I am taking the user input using the prompt box, and whatever will come, I'll convert it to the integer using this parse int method. For counting, I have taken a counter variable which is initialized with 0, and here it's a condition like while num is greater than 0. I am not passing any number of iterations here in this program. So let's see how this program will work like here. So let's say in the user input I entered a 4-digit number like 5432, and obviously the counter is initialized with a 0. Now when this condition will be checked, like 5432 is greater than 0, obviously it is greater than 0, so it will come inside, the control will come inside, and what it will do, it will divide the number with 10. So when you will divide the 5432 with 10, it will become 543.2. Alright, let's pass a comment. Alright, now so 543.2, and actually I don't want to take this decimal number. That's why what I have done, I have used the math.trunc method, which will truncate the number to the lower digit to the 0th decimal places. So it will become 543, and now the increment will be done in the counter. It will become 1 from 0. Now this loop will run again. So 543 is the current value of num, which is still greater than 0. Again it will come inside and will divide with 0, will truncate the decimal part, and then it will become 54. It will become 2. Next time when this condition will be checked, this is still greater than 0, control will come inside, and it will become 5.4, which will truncate it by 5, and the counter is again working fine. Now the next time it will do this particular thing, 5 is divided by 10, so it will become 0.5, and again when it will be truncated, it will become a 0, and the counter will be incremented by 1, and it will become 4. Now when this condition will be checked, so num is having 0 now, so 0 is not greater than 0, so this loop will be terminated, and outside I am printing the value like digits is the value of count, and count is having 4 in this situation. Alright, so let's execute this program and see how the output is looking like. So here let's say I am entering 6-digit number. Alright, so when I will execute it, it's showing 6. Alright, if I enter 4-digit number, it's saying 4. So this is all about the while loop. So as I said in the description also, we don't know how many times a loop is going to execute. This is a loop, and as per the requirement, it is changing the number of cycles. If I'm entering a 6-digit number, the same loop is running for 6 times. If I'll enter a 2-digit number or 1-digit number, it will execute it to that number of time. So this is all about the syntax and the concept of while loop.